Welcome to another episode of F it, I've Got a Brain Injury. My name's Ken, and I'm here with Jesse.
The idea of this podcast was to have a podcast for people with brain injuries, for people with family members who have brain injuries, for people who want to learn more about brain injuries. And I wanted to let it be known that me and Ken, the hosts, have brain injuries. So I apologize for my voice. And I also apologize for Ken's face. Thank God you can't see it. He has a face for radio.
I have a face that would make a freight train take a dirt road.
So sit back, relax, grab some popcorn, and enjoy. Welcome back to another episode of F It, I Have a Brain Injury. Today we're here with LeRay Pablo, artist and stroke survivor. We're also here with Rebecca Maloney, Senior Arts Program Manager at Inspire Arts, a creative program that is part of the Supported Living Group in Connecticut. Hey guys.
Hello.
Hello.
Thanks for coming on the program with us.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us. We're very happy to be here.
And I guess we'd just like to start off by you guys telling us what your program's about, what you offer people, and
Sure,
how far
so-
you've come along, LaRey, in your rehabilitation.
Start.
So the Inspire Arts program has been around a while. It was established originally by the Supported Living Group, which is an organization that provides non-medical, community-based, person-centered care support for folks with disabilities, survivors of acquired brain injuries, and more. And this is a day program that is all about the arts. And so folks who are under the ABI waiver program at the Supported Living Group have the opportunity through supportive employment or pre-vocational programming to come in and be a part of this program and explore their creativity and socialize, make friendships, and lots more. We do a lot here, so we can get into it. And LeRay has been a part of this program, working with the arts. I'll let her speak, of course, but for many, many years. So,
Hello. Yeah.
My first question to you would be, what side was affected for you?
The left side or the the
The right, probably. Mine was
the
left.
right was not doing what it was supposed to be.
And what was your dominant hand?
What?
Which one was your dominant hand?
The right one.
You're
So
like me. That's the one that had it's crazy. That's mine too.
So see.
So we found that out, you guys, through Jamie Arber.
He suggested that we interview LeRay about her art and this incredible program.
Did you know him at all before this, or had you heard of him before, or is this Rebecca? Did you guys know him at all, Jamie?
I came here about 3 years ago, so I did not, but LeRay's been known Jamie a long time.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, I've known him for 14 years.
Oh,
Wow.
is he the one that lit the fire under you again? Right?
Yeah. Look, yeah, he's the one that's just like, we're
Time to
gonna
get
get you
back on
back
the
into
horse.
it. Yeah.
And it's amazing how far your art has come looking at some of your pictures. It's unbelievable.
Thank you.
Yeah, they're really
Did it
nice.
take a while for you to do that to be able to get that back? Because I think there's going to be, for me anyways, I still have a problem with rights and lefts and ups and downs and
That's with me too.
yeah,
Um, yeah. Before my stroke, I was just drawing and whatever, and that was it, just whatever. And then I had the stroke, and then I didn't draw or anything for many, many years. And then, like I said, Jamie was the one that was just like, you know what? Let's get you into art. Let's get
right.
you back into what you like. So,
I was just going to say, were your kids pushing you a little bit too because you were a good artist,
they're always saying, Mom, keep going.
right?
You can do whatever you want. You just gotta put your mind to it. And they always tell me, don't quit.
Your biggest fans.
So
LeRay,
Yeah.
how old were you when you had your stroke?
I was 25.
Wow.
Mm.
Okay. And
Um,
you had children already.
yeah, I had one, two, three, four, five, six, a 7-year-old
Okay.
and a 2-year-old.
Um,
Oh, wow.
Mm.
So it was crazy.
you've come a
Yeah.
long way,
It was crazy.
Yeah.
and this has
Wow.
really helped in your rehabilitation, hasn't it?
Yeah, because like I said, because I was doing my rehabilitation or whatever, and you're learning how to speak, you're learning how to basically do everything like a baby,
Right.
Yep.
Believe me, I know.
and then like to see my children like running and laughing and I was like, I want to be able to
Mm.
continue and
Yeah.
get better so that I
So,
can,
so your children inspired you, in a
yes,
way.
yes,
That's a good thing to have.
yes,
The tables turned for a while, and now you're the one back on top again. How
yes.
old are the kids now?
Oh goodness. One will be 30
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
and one is 25. So,
Wow.
They still close by?
yes,
Good.
yes. So,
LeRay and many of our other artists have been in several group shows over the last few years, and which is another wonderful opportunity that the program provides. And like I see your daughters come like at the art exhibits, and just it was like 3 or 4 months ago, LaRey had the opportunity to host her own workshop, and her daughters were there. It was just a wonderful time.
yeah,
Yeah,
mm.
it was a collage workshop, and that was at the East Hartford Public Library where they have a maker space. So
Oh,
not
that's
only did
awesome.
it was a group exhibit out in their art gallery, and then on the side of the library is this beautiful art studio maker space, and they were able to host a workshop with Larissa. So it was great.
Wow.
yeah. So
Oh,
my
that's
children were like right there, like supporting me.
They must have been so proud.
I was, because I was
Right.
so scared.
Mhm.
So
yeah. So
how far was that from Avon?
Probably 25 minutes, so
Not bad at all
yeah,
then.
not too bad.
I've actually was looking at some of your art earlier, and it really looks great. I love the Jimi Hendrix one. I love the
Thank
Nina
you.
Simone one. I
Oh,
love the tiger one, the turtle one. I really like them all. Actually, they're
thank
they're they're
you.
really good.
oh, they're great.
Really.
Thank you.
And
So
every one of these
A
people
little
is it
expensive for me, but
Well,
but
I'm trying to lower them down from whatever.
and they're all for sale? Is
Through
that
our
it?
website. Yep.
Wow.
Yep. Yep.
And how many artists do you think you have at one time?
So there's two locations. We have our Bethany Art Studio, which has our awesome staff, Tyler and Andrew over there that work with the artists, and they have, I think, about eight or so artists, depending on the day each week. And then here in Avon, uh, probably like 10 to 15, depending on the day. So it's great because like tomorrow we have a group project. We've been making these what's called hyper tuffa. It's a mixture of cement and perlite and peat moss, and it becomes like a lighter cement sculpture that we sculpted into little mushrooms. So tomorrow we're gonna work together as a group and paint those and put those in our garden. We have a really beautiful patio space where actually this morning we went out and did our 10-minute meditation by the fountain, which we do a couple days a week. And so as a group, it's really wonderful. The space is so, um, I mean, visually, I say it's inspiring because of all the artwork that's on the walls and the gardens. And we get to be together and do these different projects like we will be doing tomorrow. So there's always something to look forward to.
how many days a week do you guys meet?
So we are here Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3, and
Okay.
certain folks come a couple days a week, and some come Monday through Friday.
Oh,
So yeah.
oh, okay. And LeRay, are you there every day?
I am there every day.
Yeah.
You're a fixture.
he's an artist.
That's amazing. So I have a question for you, LeRay. When Jamie came to you and said, "We got to get you back into art," what what was your first reaction? Because you had been an artist before your injury. So your pre-injury or pre-stroke identity was mother artist, this person, and now you still wanted to do it, but didn't. I mean, talk to me about that.
Um, like I said, Jamie had came and told me, we're gonna get you going and whatever. And I was kind of like, oh my God, because I can't do it, or it's gonna be terrible,
Yeah.
or there were just so many things that I was like thinking and whatever. And then like he was like, you know what? We're gonna get you big and whatever. So I did a Sid Vicious
Hmm.
Ooh,
and it was, I don't have it, but it was 8 feet by 6 feet
wow.
and all in little pics.
Wow.
And
So it
yeah,
was a
and
collage.
yeah, and he was
Okay.
like, we're gonna get you big.
Yeah, I'll say,
So,
wow.
so
How do you think
yeah,
your art
so
has changed because of the stroke? Is some of it still the same or is it all completely different?
um actually it has changed from whatever because like I said, I used to draw like and I was in pencil
Right?
and that was it. And now it's like I'm doing collage and I'm doing um
hmm
collage or sculpting and just a little bit of everything, you know.
Like I
So
have
you,
no artistic ability at all.
Like
That's
oh,
this.
done.
wow.
Do
Oh,
you
that's
ever
cool.
deal with people that literally have no, like myself, that can't draw a bird or anything, that start
Y-
off like that? Or does everybody that comes in there already are somewhat of an artist?
That's a
Someone
great
that's starting off
question.
from scratch.
That's a great question. Some people have some background in art, but most, I think, in our group are new when they're coming into our space. And there's always something that they could find of interest that we can say, okay, try this, try this. What about this? And even in our group projects, I notice that uh, something will stir an idea for someone after we've created something. We watch films each month too. Once a month, we watch like an artist documentary, and that sparks conversation and just new ideas for somebody. So,
Right.
like, it's a way to see what other artists have done that could inspire their own creativity, and then maybe they see a new medium that they want to try.
Look.
And so everybody leads with their own interests. And I truly believe, and I could see that everyone has innate creativity inside. It's just a matter of finding out what that is and what sparks interest and joy, and fun. Like that's the thing. It's like lead, does this excite you? Okay, let's go in that direction.
The reason I asked that is I was looking at one of your paintings here, and the guy was drawing fishing lures. So that leads me to believe that he was a fisherman before he had the stroke. He,
And that was
John
John.
McCauley?
Yeah.
Yeah. He
Yeah,
was definitely a fisherman, yeah.
yeah,
had to have been.
and he did not do art.
Right.
He did not do art. He, did like the shredding and whatever
Mm.
and everything. And then he was like, I don't want to, you know. And then now he is drawing, and I'm like, oh my goodness. See?
Hmm.
Yeah, he was more involved in, I think, like administrative work when he first came, and then he was pulled into this was before I came, but he was pulled into the art through aquatic paintings, and
Hmm.
ideas around that. And he's even branched into abstract art now too, so it's really great to see that.
So
That's
do you
really
think
cool.
sometimes you just give them a little kick in the butt, so to speak, to get them going, and you're doing it and don't even know you're doing it, type of deal?
I think so. Yeah, I mean, I think it's just like having a very uplifting and exciting environment that's
Right.
Um, there's always something going on, and even just other folks like some of like LeRay has her studio space, and a few other are the artists have their space, and like when they're working on something, it draws people over to say like, "Oh, what do you got going on?" And then there's like a back and forth, and I think that encourages someone else to, "What could I do?" It's like, "What do I want to get into today?" So yeah, I noticed that I can don't have to do, there's always something going on that sparks that interest in the room.
And Melissa, or should I say, Rebecca, what was your expertise in painting? And what did you like to do most when you started doing it?
Yeah, I grew up in I was the youngest of five, and my family was very supportive creatively in the arts, and we were always doing something, um, creative. So I grew up that way, and then I just was always drawing when I was young, and I didn't know anything other than that I wanted to go in the direction of art with my life. And so I went to school and studied fine arts there, but painting has always been my medium. And collage then later, after years later, after I got out of school, it was like a big interest of mine through some of box of my grandmother's old magazines that I had acquired. So it started my collage journey. And then in meeting like LeRay and seeing all that she's done with collage, it's like we always have something to talk about with that. Um, but yeah, I was my focus was painting.
Do you still do any more now, or are you too busy helping everybody else with their stuff?
No, I'm actually getting into watercolors right now. I do try to do as much as I can when I'm at home because I think it's important for me personally to keep my creative practice going, because I think that helps me here. And I know it's just something that I have to do. So I always try to find, even if I have an hour, I'll squeeze in some time.
Right.
I have more questions for LeRay about that. So the identity stuff. So post stroke, Jamie came to you and he said, "Okay, we're going to go big. You made this amazing giant collage." So,
Yes.
and then now it's turned into this amazing thing that you're doing with shows and workshops, and everybody's so proud of you. And you said you're really proud of yourself. Did you find that your success with that has helped you in any other parts of recovery or your rehabilitation?
Um, I think so, from whatever. I mean, because sometimes I'm like very, I don't know, humble, you know, and I try not to, I'm just kind of,
Fly under the radar, so to speak.
yes, but then when like they're like, oh, you did really good with this, that, and the other, or they're like, LeRay, you did really good, no, 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 whatever. Then I'm like, I did do that,
Hmm.
like,
Hmm.
okay. And I like it, so
Yeah.
You're just one that doesn't float. You don't toot your own horn like a lot of us
n-
don't. We really don't. We know sometimes you don't even know you're making progress until somebody
no,
points it out to you.
until you like look and then you're like, oh, okay. And I just kind of go back to, okay.
And do you guys have anything coming up? Because I see you guys have walkathons, all kinds of things.
Yeah, we've been this last 6 months we've had a group exhibition at the Bradley International Airport here in Connecticut. And so that's going to be coming down this month. And we look forward to doing some summer projects here at the art studio, and we'll see what happens in the fall. I'm sure there's going to be some events happening. But yeah, there's the Brain Injury Alliance of Connecticut is one of our partners, and we always go to their walk in October and share our artwork there. And folks come and get to meet our artists, and we partake in um, trying to think if there's something else but this Connecticut and art where we are here in Avon, there's always so much in the arts that are happening in and around Hartford, Greater Hartford. So it's really wonderful to have so many opportunities to partake in these exhibits and things that we find.
How big are most of them? Quite a few people, or
Of the events,
yes.
yeah, I think so. It depends. Like one of the last exhibits we were just recently in was for Earth Day, and it was a small gallery in Southington, and two of our artists, or I'm sorry, three of our artists had work in that exhibit. And the opening reception was about 20 people in this small little space, but it was wonderful. And
Nice.
the folks that participated from our program were there at the reception except one, but they both got to introduce themselves and talk about their work with everybody. And it was a beautiful show.
That's so awesome. Like all these amazing opportunities to be like just participating in the community, doing something you love, something you loved before that you're still able to find new ways to do. That's really incredible. And kudos to you and to Jamie for getting you inspired. Were you the first artist to get Inspire Arts going?
Question.
You can't see her, but she's
Yes.
laughing
I know.
hysterically. Okay.
Yeah, I was the one that kind of was like, you know, go and do that so that they can see and follow you to an extent. So I was like, okay,
Word
you
of mouth
know.
is always the best. It really is.
Mhm.
LeRay, do you have any collages or artwork that you're working on now?
Actually, I am doing a frog. Um, and it is, let's see, it was grout.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It-
Wow.
Can you, can
I
you,
From
was going
it's,
through some old supplies and I found a jar of grout that had almost hardened up. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna throw this in the trash. And then one of the staff here was like, wait a second. And she went over and she was like, Ray, you might be interested in this. Do you think you could? And Ray's like, yeah, I definitely think I could turn this into something. And it's amazing. Like see, I just saw it just earlier today, and it's like,
yeah, because I try to recycle.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I, I
So,
I would love to see some of your old work compared to like your new stuff that you do now. That'd be really cool to see.
okay, I will have to, from whatever. 'Cause I,
Because this I mean this stuff you do now is so good that I don't see how it could have diminished your quality of work, you know?
it was a progress in trial and error.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So,
And you said you did one on Sid Vicious.
yes, I did.
Did you like
I
the Sex
did.
Pistols or
I do actually, from whatever. So, and then, like I said, and then Jamie was like, just go big.
right?
And then I was like, okay, you mean like a not a 8x8, a 3x3,
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then he was like, no, keep going. And I was like, okay,
Bigger.
keep going, keep going. And then I was
Yeah.
like, oh my God,
What are
okay.
we what are we gonna be able to see that one?
That one's not. I don't. Yeah, I don't think that one's on the website. We'd have to put that up on
No,
there. I have
it's
to see
not.
if
I didn't
Jamie,
see it at least.
I
Does
have to see if
music
Jamie
still
has a photo
inspire
of that.
you?
What?
Does music still inspire you?
Yes, yes.
I can understand
So,
that.
yeah. And that's like when I get off of this and whatever, I'll put my headphones back on
Right?
and depending on the situation, it could be from Bach
Mm, mm.
Okay.
to
Everything, yes.
opera, you know, to just anything. So,
Depending on your mood, more or less.
yes.
It's really incredible. You are very inspiring. And look what you created with all of this. I mean, you inspired a whole there's two sites, right? That have the Inspire Arts, two sites in Connecticut that are part of this supported living group. But
Yeah, two art studios.
yeah, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Well, that's where the podcast came from, the effort. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep going, you know what I mean? You go through a
Uh,
spell where you're pissed off at the world, and then eventually you've just got to come out and say, screw it, I've got to live my life.
I like that.
Ken and Jesse, this is a very creative project you guys are doing too, and so it's like almost a different type. I don't. I would imagine it would be for you. There's a lot of creativity in this podcast, so um, it's like there's different types of mediums we can use, right? It's like
You wouldn't
um,
believe our
Well,
nerves or at least my nerves when we first started doing this, and the
yeah.
trial and error that we went through for what works for some, for what works for me is literally going into it with no expectations, what for whatever, and just let things
mm,
fly. Where someone
And
like
on
Jesse has to have a little bit of a
yeah,
what do you say, a back? What would you say? You have some notes. I can't use notes.
yeah, me and Ken are opposites on how we prepare for
Okay,
he
you're
can
gonna
just get up and do it, and I need a little more prep.
I just like to have you guys do all the work more or less because you're the ones we're
Yep.
interviewing. We want to hear about you, not ourselves.
I don't know. You do a pretty good job with your homework, Ken. You looked into both websites and you looked up all her art and you had a lot
I might as well
of
know a
prep.
little bit about what I'm talking about.
Yeah. You don't do no preparation.
Right.
But yeah, you don't like stuff scripted. Yeah.
No.
I just want to know where I can buy some of this art. Where can I
Yeah,
go purchase it?
if you go to the Inspire Arts website, which is inspireartsct.com, there's a page that is at the top link says artists, and then it'll show all the artists in our program. And if you
Oh,
click
look,
on
I'm
those
actually
artists,
looking at, I believe that's it right now, but a lot of them are sold out, especially my favorites.
Looks like you got some work to do.
How long does it normally take for a piece to go from your mind to
Hmm.
uh, selling it? What is the process, I guess?
Well, one piece didn't sell for I think like 3 years, you know. But then one, as soon as it I finished, within like a month, it was sold. So
Which
Wow.
piece is
Wow.
yeah,
that?
so it's just like we just keep bringing them and selling them, and
Now, do you get any
Yeah,
of
and
that money? Or does it all go to Rebecca?
I think all the projects take various time. It's like there's no time frame
Right.
necessarily. It's like um
No
some
deadlines, things like
some
that.
folks work on something within the week, and some take months and months, you know.
Um,
Yeah. So you can check us all out at the Inspire Arts website, which is inspireartsct.com. You can see all of our artists and click on their artist page to view their artwork, and that is also where you can purchase their work. And also on the events page on our website, you can find out what exhibits we will be participating in or other events there. We're also on social media at Facebook and Instagram, so please follow us and stay in connection with us.
well, all right, guys. It was a pleasure meeting you. I've learned a lot
and
from
you
you.
too.
You as
Mhm.
well. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
And
thank you
thank
guys
you.
very much. Thank you for listening to F It, I Have a Brain Injury. I'm Jesse, and this is Ken.
And I hope you all get something out of this podcast.
We would love to hear your stories too. See you next time.
See you next time.